Good afternoon, everyone. So it's 2 in the afternoon. Your boy Retrospect took off. I know the last video I was about to read Proverbs 31 and the video cut off, so I just uploaded in. I was thinking Proverbs is a good topic for study tonight. So when I get back, I've already been thinking about what to say, like what to go read and touch on. But Proverbs 31, listen, if you can, I say listen a lot, my bad, but, which actually if you want to learn language, I speak Polish, listen if you say słuchaj, but you say it like słuchaj, kind of like when you say hi, like H-Y-E, kind of, słuchaj, means listen, słuchaj, that's Polish. But so słuchaj. If you hear me say słuchaj, that's what it means, listen. If I ever say it. But so Proverbs 31 is really the only scripture in the Bible that really gives you a reference of what a woman should be like, a real woman. Which again, not all women are not all girls are women and not all women are queens. So it's very important that you read that scripture and you understand what it is saying, in truth and spirit, and you must use all your past experiences and reflect on what you've been through, so that when you do go through things if you're a man, and you're with other women that you're seeing, and you know what to do. So when I came home this time, I really asked God to make me the man, to teach me to be the man I need to be for the woman that is my God-given woman, the gift of grace. I know there's a person out there for everybody, man and woman. I'm not talking about bad stuff, homosexuality, which is evil. It is. We all know it. But you must ask God for the wisdom. Don't ask him for personal things, because you already have the knowledge and most people already have a passion and wisdom to do what it is they want to do already. So it's not so much you need to ask God for for physical things. If you read the Bible time and time again, everyone asks God, they don't ask God for personal things, physical things. They ask God for wisdom and for spiritual guidance and for forgiveness, because they're already past that point of asking for physical things. They've already had everything or lost everything, or have never had anything to begin with, so, but if you have life, you already have everything. You have life. That's why it's so hard for me to see all this ignorance and this. It's just sad, man. And people consciously, throw shit out the window, while I'm driving. Like the other day, not the other day, I'm sorry. It's actually a long time ago. Not that long ago, but it was a while ago. I was driving home from work in the truck I'm trying to sell. What does this lady do? She's eating fucking chicken. Can you imagine this big woman? You're eating chicken, and just, how like KFC gives you the bowl and the box, like the bucket and all that? She's just tossing the bones out the window, whatever, that's biodegradable, whatever. But then she throws napkins out, and I'm sitting next to her in the left lane. And the fucking napkins hit my truck, it's whatever. Then she throws the whole bucket out, and it hits my truck. Like, she didn't look left. She didn't see if there was anybody out there. She just tossed the bucket of chicken. Like, damn, what did I do? Like, did you really, do that on purpose? No, she just didn't give a fuck. And it's sad to see that, because I can't imagine people around her, you know what I mean, if she just gets the case of fuck it, you know what I mean? I would not want to be around that woman. That woman, she's just going to destroy everything. And I know that because of what I'm capable of, you know? It's sad. But that's just an example, you know? But I gotta make cash, man. I gotta make money fast. I'm spending more money than... I'm dishing out more money, you know what I mean, than I'm bringing in, because I'm not... First, I'm packing up the house. I'm not spending as much time on the internet working so hard, you know what I mean? I'm not really doing anything for anybody right this second because I can't. I'm packing up. I have to move, you know? I have to take time away from everything to do this. And I'm not really burning up money in the sense like spending it, you know, like just spending it. But, you know, I have to buy things, you know, for myself, you know, for this trip. And the stuff isn't cheap, you know, which I'll be going over. I'm going to be making videos over this stuff, you know, what I buy, which I have been. I've been posting this stuff on Facebook already, way before I even started the YouTube. So, you know, people that have been following me, they already kind of know. People that are actually, like, you know, watching what I'm doing. And most people aren't, you know, I just started, so I'm not, you know what I mean? It's not like I just started the YouTube, so I'm not like, whoever follows, you know, I'm not worried about all that. That's not my concern at all, really. I forgot what I was going to say, but no, I have to make cash, man, and I'm going to be documenting it. And, you know, I got to travel, so I got to find jobs. I got to be able to find jobs, like, right on the spot a lot of times, and they got to be cash. I got to pay taxes through my business, obviously, but, you know, I got to be able to make money somehow quick. And, you know, through my experience, a lot of pizza places are the easiest place to get into, temporarily, you know, at least in America. They're pretty easy to get into. And car washes. Car washes are always a good place, man. It's a revolving door. It's hard work in a sense because it's cold and it's seasonal. So that's the only thing about it. But listen, you can make good money to car wash, man. I'm telling you, you can make good money. I've made money, man, to car washing. Your feet are soaked. It sucks. I recommend putting like Kroger bags around your socks if you do this. But man, I'm telling you, listen, I've made $500 in a day before. I'm not lying. I'm serious. I made $500 in a day, man, just doing this, man. Listen, the girls love me. The girls love me. Listen, I always had the bag. I always had weed. And I'm not talking that just because I wanted to say that because I'm cool. I'm saying because the job is worth it. Don't listen, man. I'm telling you, don't think car washing, man. I'm telling you, I was making more money than my dad. I was making more money than my dad and his wife put together. And it was all cash under the table. Yeah, I don't have a house to show for it, but I was young and stupid, you know what I mean? I blew it all. But, you know, I made a lot of money. So guess where I'm going? I'm gonna go see if I can get a job at the car wash real quick. Because one, I gotta be out of the house very soon. Two, I'm spending a lot of money, you know, doing the YouTube thing, quitting my job, and, you know, I'm buying all this stuff, and, you know, it's not easy, you know. So I gotta make money fast. And Facebook, you know, Facebook Marketplace, it's a good way to make money. I've been surviving off of it. Off that truck the past 6 months, I've been surviving off of it, you know. I quit my job. I quit a career, not a job. I quit a full-time career to do this. So for Margarita, for the purpose, for Jesus, you know, for my dreams. So it's been tough. But you know, I know what I'm doing. And that's why I'm sharing it with you guys. So I know I gotta get a place soon. I know I'm traveling. I'm not talking about a place where I'm gonna be living like permanently. I gotta be able to find places temporarily and move around, you know, while I bounce around, while I head south. Because one, I don't want to just drive my car and park it anywhere and leave it. You know, I got my belongings in there that I'm going to be taking with me. the stuff I need to do all this recording, you know, the camera equipment, my computer stuff, you know. I can't take all that stuff with me every time when I go ride to record some of the stuff, or I go walk off. So I always got to make sure that the place is a secure place, and I'm confident when I come back my stuff is still going to be there. It's kind of important. I can't afford to replace this stuff. So car washes is really a good way to make quick money on cash. So that's what I'm kind of doing right this second. I'm setting myself up because I'm already ready to go. I'm already, you know, almost packed up. I'm just waiting on this truck to sell, you know, a few things. Furniture, I'm hoping some furniture sells too. I could use the money, but I need money now. I'm going to be showing you all these other things I've been doing, the gift cards, all that other stuff. As I travel, I make more videos so you guys will see. But as of right now, I'm heading to the car wash. See if I can get a job there real quick. Washing cars, that stuff is seasonal. And in the north, if you're in the north, summer's the best time. So I'm gonna go to a couple of them. I was gonna go this morning, but I had things to do this morning, and I made videos, which I'll be making more. See, this lady didn't even look. See, look, not even looking. Go behind her. I don't want to go with. Yeah, she's looking at the paper. Serious, man. I've been hit, dude. I could tell you a story. I will tell you one day about my friend Brandon and his mom. Oh my God, Pickens and his mom. That story with the neighbor hitting him on his bike. I'll leave it at that. Crazy. But so I'm gonna go ahead to a few car washes. I can almost guarantee I get a job, and I'm going to be straight up with them, I'm looking for a job for, I'm going to tell them about a month, I'm looking for just, quick money. I work hard. They could see I'm muscular, I'm serious. Hopefully they throw me a shirt. If they throw me a shirt, I'm in, That's pretty much the game when it comes to work. If they throw you a shirt, you're in, Fill out some paperwork if they need me on paperwork. If they even pay me on the table, it's fine. I'm still making tips. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be straight up with them. I'm gonna tell them I'm only gonna be here for a couple weeks, a month. So, I'm excited for it to see what happens. Like I said, I'm gonna go to a couple of them, so see what they say. And then I've been looking. I'm planning my route, so this is why I'm going to these car washes, because I have a feeling I'm gonna need a little bit more time to tie everything up, before I head out. And I got to be out of the house. I'm gonna have to be out of that house before I tie everything up, I feel. So this is why I'm doing this now, I asked God what to do, and this is what He's telling me to do. So, so I'm sharing it with you guys. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll let you guys know if anything happens. I'll show you guys where I'm working, obviously, if I'm working there. And then I gotta find a cheap place somewhere for a couple weeks. I was thinking, somebody I know, but that's not the point. That's not what I want. And I know how to stay places. I know how to find places to stay at that are cheap around. It's hard if you've never done it before and if you've never really thought about how to go about it. But when I do it, I'll show you guys how to do it. So that's gonna be interesting for you guys and for me. It's always awkward meeting new people sometimes, especially over the internet. I've met some weird people, man. I've been on some strange adventures, man. I'm excited. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. I've traveled a lot. Listen, my dad, I was gone for weeks, months at a time. Listen, I was gone for weeks at a time. There's days I didn't come. There's days, summers, I'd be gone for. Listen, man, I took off all the time. All the time. It's my favorite thing to do. It is. I always got away from the bullshit, man. Listen, I used to go through a lot of abuse. A lot of physical and mental abuse, man, growing up. A lot of it. And I've always tried to keep my family together, and I've never been able to do it fully, you know? That's why I've given up on that side of the family, the ones that have raised me, because they don't want what I want. They don't want the family together, because if they did, they would try, right? They would give more effort than they do. And I really tried really hard when I came home this time. Like, I asked God for it. God told me to try. I tried, man. I really did. I tried bringing the family together. They didn't want it. That's why I don't. They got mad at me for it. They did. They got mad at me for it. They got mad at me for trying to bring the family together. They all want to do their own thing. They all want to die, and they all want to get high or be miserable. So, and I've offered to bring them with me to travel, you know? Like, I have a little bit of money. I was about to go take my dad with me, man, you know, and he didn't want to go. He didn't want to go. It's crazy to me. And I know it's because I talk about Jesus constantly. So it hurt, you know? And it hurt because how I lived in my past and how I live now, there's such a night and day difference that I don't understand why he wouldn't want to be in my life now compared to how he was in my life then, in my past. It doesn't make any sense to me. It confuses me so much, and it hurts. That's another reason why I'm taking off. It is. I don't want to be here anymore. The whole situation with the whole family, it's fucking me up. This is the only thing that's helping me deal with that pain right now is full-time ministry, quitting that job and chasing my dreams. Because I'm so hurt and so tired of everyone telling me no, and all the businesses that I helped do run, and you know, the attempts that I did with my own businesses where business partners and you know, everyone else, you know, took advantage of me, and then me feeling my own self, I can't do it no more. That's why I asked God to come in my life. I asked Jesus to come in my life because none of that other shit was happening. It was helping. It wasn't. It didn't help at all. And I couldn't do it anymore, man. After meeting Margarita and seeing what she went through and how my family treated her and how her family treats her and what she told me and her saying yes, that she's willing to marry me after all the guys that had been abused by her, you know, that abused her, you know, in her last marriage in Mexico, you know, that took complete advantage of her, including her family, has done terrible things that I don't even want to talk about or describe or could imagine ever doing myself. It hurts, man. It's just fucking me up. And then I've been here for the last half year not being able to see her. The whole time I've been dwelling on it for 6 months straight, half a year. I've done nothing but been alone, working hard, doing all this stuff because I know that no one else is going to do it for her. No one else is going to do it for me. And I know this. I know this, you know, that's why I ask God for it every day. And it's crazy because He's giving it to me every day. That's how I know He's real. That's why I'm sharing it with everybody, because, listen, man, to have everything that you've ever worked for taken away from you, it hurts. And I did nothing to deserve her getting taken away from me being taken away from her. The only reason why we can't be together or see each other is because of stupid man-made laws. Simply because we live in two different countries. And our cultures, our traditions collided a little bit. And it made it hard for us to communicate. And then her family and then on top of that family using her and fucking, you know, taking advantage of her kindness and her heart. She couldn't take it anymore, man. She ran off. She took off. Because she couldn't handle it. And I haven't seen her since then, man. It's fucking me up. And then then I had those other girls too. Looking at me like desperate, man. I'm talking, they were desperate, man. For anyone to listen to them, anyone just to hear their story. They didn't even care about anyone helping them. They just wanted to hear somebody. They just wanted someone to hear them and listen to them because no one is listening to them. Just like me, no one listens to me ever. Every time I try to help somebody, man, it's always the same thing. Always. It doesn't matter if it's family, friends, people I don't know. Everyone just wants to show each other up. I can't even stand in line anywhere in a grocery store without someone trying to tell me how to live or tell me who I am and what I should and should not do. Instead of just asking how are you doing and actually talking. I get that, but not so much. It hurts, man. It hurts to constantly see this. It's everywhere, and it's not just here in America. It's everywhere I go. Everywhere I go, it's the same. And I'm fucking over here crying. I gotta go do a damn fucking application, man. Fuck. It's not even a fucking application or any fucking trying to get a job under the table. I mean, it doesn't matter, but that's how they are, most of them. They don't want to pay. They don't make enough money to claim all that. Trust me, they make enough money, but what I'm saying is, they want more money. They don't want to pay, okay? And most of them are foreign people that own them. Most of them, not all of them. Most of the ones, if they're white owners, the white owners always buy the self-spray ones where they can just go collect the coins and shit. Most of the ones that are personable, they're owned by black people or foreigners. Serious, it's the facts. It's not always the case, that's not all of them, just from my experience, that's how it is. Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do all that, but that's why confession is so important. That's why if you read Acts, man, Acts is probably the most important book when it comes to the church, the story of the church and how it all started, the beginning of real education, which, if you think about it, even all the universities and everything that we speak today and in all society, not just American society, but all these colleges, universities that are famous, for their antiquity and their, the knowledge that they've had, inspire these students to achieve and document and hold, all these patents and stuff, that stuff has value, So that's why you make money, but if it wasn't for Jesus, none of that would have happened, okay? I'm not saying there was no free thinkers before, but listen, man, all those places because of Jesus. But I'm almost here to a car wash, man. I'm about to try to clear up my tears, and go earn me some money. So God bless y'all. I'll see y'all in a little bit, man. We'll do some Proverbs 31 tonight. Y'all take care.